Now, moving on to another very interesting story, Amber Ray. I feel like Kathy Kiuna is out here preaching to everyone. Last week, she was being quoted by Size 8, and they were talking about the whole situation with DJ Mo. And now she's being quoted yet again by none other than Amber Ray, who allegedly, they've leaked that they may be expecting a child with Mr. Kennedy Rupado right there. They got engaged last year during her birthday when the traveled, and of course when he proposed, it was really cute. It looks really, really cute. Are they doing too much on the internet? I think so, but they still look like they're very happy, they're much in love and all of that. So as she was channeling her inner Kathy Kiuna, a few things were said with regard to obedience and versus submission. They said this: submission is not obedience. Obedience is a compliance of thought that has little use for intelligence. Submission is not an action. It is the recognition of a higher frequency that can transform you into your best image of yourself, or into the best image of yourself. Submission is not a command. It is a form of wisdom only known to the wife of a man with big cajonas. It is a field set up by a man for a woman to rest and enjoy life. And I think, yes, I completely agree with this. To many people, we ask the same question: are you submissive, or are you just obedient? And I think I've given you an example of submission versus obedience here on the show. Okay, Turi is a woman. She has her own, what, 1 million Kenya shillings in her bank account.
Amen.
She saw some nice bags being showcased somewhere in Dubai. Turi wants to go and physically check out these bags for herself in order to procure one for herself potentially. Turi has, as I said, how many monies? Millions Kenya shillings in her bank account. Turi goes to her partner. Hello, Mr. Babaliam. She goes to Mr. Babaliam and says, Mr. Babaliam, I want to go to Dubai for a quick, shopping spree. I should be back in a bit. Mr. Babaliam says, no, you can't go. I would rather you stay home. What options does she have? She has her own money. She's not asking for money from Mr. Babaliam. She has her own, she literally has her own free will. You know, Turi, very independent. She can choose to go if she wants to. Now, that is where we see the difference between submission and obedience. An obedient person will probably go like, yeah, probably not. Or let's flip that conversation and put it back to now. Imagine a situation where she is minus that 1 million, and it is supposed to be the partner who is supposed to give her the 1 million in order for her to go to Dubai to do shopping. Those are two different scenarios which will showcase the example of what obedience versus submission is. In the first case, Turi can choose to go. She has the money, she has the ability to flex, and she has the ability to tell this man, no, I still want to go, so I will go. However, when she's told, please don't go, I would rather have you here, and she just goes, okay, fine, no problem, I'll stay, it's okay, I can go another time. Therein is submission. However, in the case where she didn't have money, and she's told, no, you can't go, does she really have any options? No. So therefore, she chooses to obey. So the question always remains, are you obedient or are you submissive? And that is a very simple example of how to figure out, if you had the money, what kind of person would you be? Would you be respectful to your partner? Would you do all those things that you're doing now? And if you didn't have it and you still choose to do all of this, or if you had it and you still choose to do all of these things, then you clearly are a submissive person. Always remember that. But I'm happy for these guys. They seem to be really happy with each other. Well, again, doing entirely too much on the internet. But you know what? Kiki is Kiki. Ambare is Ambare. Let them enjoy.
But listen, if you've noted like the common denominator or the determinant of this submission in all of these cases is the fact that the man
is the
provided the environment for them to be submissive in. Imagine if Kennedy didn't have the money to do all of these things. Imagine if he didn't have the money to build that mega mansion they're going to live in. If he didn't have the money to provide the kind of lifestyle she wants. If he wasn't good to her,
yes,
there would be no submission. There would be just, you know, those passive-aggressive things happening, the subliminal messages, the low-key, you know, calling people out. So before you ask your woman for submission, before you say, I am the man of this house, you should submit to me, you know, you should do this. If you're just not looking for obedience, can you create a suitable environment? Don't be out here puffing your chest, listening to Americs saying, I am a man, I am the prize, and expect your woman to just bow down and, you know, listen to everything you're saying. Create the environment. Don't listen to Americs. Does he even look like the person who would have a submissive babe? Like, can you also be looking at these people? Like, if he looks in the mirror, does he like what he sees? And then, you know, he's now preaching to the masses. So be careful about the content you are listening to. I can see my producer saying we don't want to be sued. So anyway, I will stop talking about Americs.
She says once more.